Good evening, everyone. This is day 67 of growing vegetables in Canada outdoors. As my daughter and I transition from the indoor grow season to getting all of our stuff outdoors organically right through the Canadian summer. For day 67 nighttime, let's take a quick gander. So our garden is separated by different sections from our peppers right along into our tomatoes. We have potatoes right along. We'll take a gander at each and every one of them. Again, for an organic gardener, your main idea here is you want a companion plant. It's going to be one of your best friends. And what I mean by companion planting is planting flowers, herbs, and other things around plants that are going to make them thrive and bring in those good pests that are going to keep the bad ones away from your garden. So let's take a gander at everything. We have our tomato plants, and our tomato plants, again, especially this one was the last one of the bunch. We didn't want to waste it, so we found a spot for it. Into our pepper section, where we have some quick fire, some chocolate habaneros, right along into our Carolina Reapers, which is extremely bushy. And then we have some chilies in the side over there, and all in front we have some basil, marigolds, petunias, asylums hidden right there. Again, those are great companions with your peppers. As we move along to our tomato plants, where we have a bunch of different varieties of tomatoes and a few that need to be harvested on there, and things are looking great. And all in between, again, another great companion are your onion plants. Onions are excellent at keeping pests away, as well as they're just great underneath the tomato plants, as the tomatoes provide enough shade and they grow extremely well. And in front of our tomatoes, again, are more companions, which is, like I said, any organic gardener, companion planting is a key and your best friend in an organic gardener. We have some more basil, some marigolds, curries, asylums right along into our potato section, and right along into our first cattle arch, where we have some beautiful cantaloupes, followed by our black diamond watermelons. Over in this section, where we had all of our celery that have been harvested and given to friends, family, and some for ourselves, we do have some onions left. And over back here, if you can see, we have a red Valencia peanut, which for those, it's this one right there. Over into some more potatoes, and again, some more companions from your marigolds, asylums, curries, and some more marigolds. Over to the next part, where we have Jamaican callaloo, followed by corn. And Jamaican callaloo are excellent to be planted with your corn. They are great companions together. Into our second cattle arch, where we have all of our loofah gourds, followed by some cucamelons. In the back cattle arch, where we have some more cucamelons, followed by cucumbers that have been really well this season and are now starting to come to an end. There are still a few more on there that need to go, but the rest are slowly coming to an end. Over to our last cattle arch, where we have our beautiful pumpkins and some butternut squashes. And to the last part of our garden, where we have all of our green beans, again followed by a bunch of our great companions. Into our cold weather crop area, where we have our thyme, oregano, rosemary. We also have some onions, and what we're going to do is, once we harvest all these will be prepared, or this garden bed will be prepared in roughly October, near the end of October, for all of our garlic to grow right through the winter. Into the tomato plant that has been growing and growing and growing and has a double lifespan. This was started indoors last year. Right through winter, my daughter and I were harvesting this tomato plant indoors. We brought it outdoors, where it has come back to life again and has produced lots of tomatoes. Over into our temperature controlled greenhouse, where we are looking to get into some more lives with a bunch of you. Just haven't had the time yet. But over here, where we have some olive trees, followed by all of our international tomatoes that my daughter and I got put into some cages. Again, international tomatoes from Germany and Italy. We got to get some of those also in cages. In the back, we have some basil and some parsley. Over to our beautiful pineapple tree, then to another olive tree. Over to our potted strawberries, right along into our potted chamomile, followed by our recycling bin potatoes. Now these potatoes, they are getting closer and closer to harvesting. How do you tell? Is when the plant completely dies out, even with water. That is one of your first signs that it is getting closer to your harvesting date. So once again, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in for day 67 nighttime here in Canada. I really appreciate all the support, and I know my daughter does as well. If you haven't yet, check out our website at CanadianVeggies.com for 100% organic items from the garden behind us, as well as some of the services that my daughter and I currently offer. Again, it's CanadianVeggies.com for day 67. Have a good night.